Stories, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are back on Farming Simulator 2022. It's been a while, so I've been a little bit busy, but we've managed to find ourselves a little bit of time, so we're going to attempt to start a new series, guys. And we are here on Dunalka. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I might have butchered it. It's a 4x map, fairly, I won't say it's anything fancy, but it's a nice put together map. Not a whole pile in terms of features. We have all the sell points we need and stuff. And as we go, we can kind of pretty up the map and change things up as we want. Have that options. Some cell areas are a little bit rough looking, but we'll tidy them up as we get to them, and we'll put a bit of love towards the map. But so far, loving the size of it. I think I can't. We'll bring up the in-game map here in a second, but this is just the overview of our yard. So we'll take a quick spin around. We have 4 fields all in, and as you can see, our last field is quite a big one. So we'll have a bit of fun harvesting that. Soybeans are in there. So we're going to attempt a little bit of a role-playing series. So the way it's going to work, this is just the general introduction to it, guys. Quick kind of a setup, but what we're looking at is kind of, we've come back home to help on the family farm. Our grandfather, or whatever you want to call it, has been taken ill and therefore can't do the harvest. So we've taken time off work. So we've taken 4 months. So that'll give us August, September, October, November. We'll disappear in December. Back to our real job, and we'll see how the farm progresses from there. But we've a lot of work to do. We've already done some bits. So let me just fly on over here. So we've a couple of fields already harvested. Said we get the ball rolling, test a few things out. So we've 2 harvested. We're in the process of finishing this field of canola. This was another field of canola that we managed to get done. And as I say, we have our soybeans then as well to try and get in. And we have until the end of November. And then, as I say, we'll miss the winter. And hopefully our grandfather will take back over and we can return to our normal job. So that is the plan, guys. As I say, this is just a quick overview of the farm. If I bring up the map, you will see this is quite a large area, based on a real area, I believe, as well. Not sure exactly where, but still. I just like the layout of the map, the field sizes, things like that. It's appealed to me, so I said I'd dive in on this one. As I say, some things are just a little bit kind of rough. But looking at the real terrain, they have that kind of look to it. But as I say, we'll pretty a few things up as we go along, and we'll see how we get on. These are our 4 fields, and we are also playing with precision farming. Can't get that word out. Good to see some things haven't changed. So you can see the soil conditions not the best, but the man who was looking after it was battling ill health, so we can't bemoan too much. Obviously he missed his application, so we're getting a low yield return on this, but hopefully we can turn a little bit of profit for the farm, and hopefully when he gets back on his feet he can get back into it. So our yield so far, as you can see, nothing fantastic. The old canola field wasn't too bad, but this one isn't yielding a whole pile. So we'll have to see how we go. Everybody in the local area has been absolutely fantastic to us. Dealership currently have our baler at the moment. They're just going over it, giving it a once over at absolutely no charge, so that is fantastic. And the other thing, we have 1 or 2 contracts. There is a fantastic juicy contract here where we must supply 33,000 litres of canola. We've 9 hours left to do it, and they're willing to pay us 86,000 euros, so I think we will do that. We probably should accept that contract. So that is active now. So that is a good price. Hopefully we can get that one in, because the one thing we will need is extra storage on this yard, I'd say, depending on how the beans yield. But we only have the one thing, and as you can see, it's only a 400,000, I think, odd capacity, so we're going to fill it pretty quick. So hopefully if we can offload 33,000 litres of canola, that will free up a bit of space, but the money from that contract we might invest it into a bin, and we'll see how we get on. So with that said, guys, we won't waste any more time, and we'll get straight back on with the harvest. So we are out in the Dites Starliner, I think, or Star Topper. 4 meter header. We're tipping away through this stuff nice and handy. Everything on this farm is older and smaller, so we have to contend with all of that. He did invest in a recent enough new seeder, so we do have a 6 meter seeder, but it's a direct seeder, so we'll have to see how we get on with all of that. But as we go across the field here, you can see our yield map on the bottom left there. We're not yielding a great crop, but still we'll keep at it and see what we can get back for the farm. As I say, we're just here to help out as much as we can. Now, the one thing I didn't mention on this map is the ridiculous price of the land, so we might get a chance to quickly show it. If I go to buy field 15, it would cost us nearly 2 million euros, and that's a 25% difference as well. So things are dear, we're not going to lie about that. So we'll just have to do our best to see how we get on with all of that. But for now, we're just going to proceed and keep the harvest rolling as best we can. So we're going to go for shorter kind of episodes on this as well, guys. As I say, the fields are quite large, and we'll probably won't be doing a whole pile of different things to begin with in our first couple of months here. So it'll be kind of short and sweet, kind of quick recaps on where we are after our week of farming. It'll just be interesting to see how we get on with it all. And obviously I will keep you up to date on the health of our grandfather and see how he gets on. Doing a nice job here so far, and you might be able to see it through the windscreen there. Our tractor that we use. We have a little Ford sitting up there, and that is the only tractor on the farm, so it is a bit of a workhorse. As you can see it coming there now, that is the TW35, so a bit of a beast of a tractor even. Just catching some bushes. Wouldn't be me if we didn't. So there's our top liner. She's looking a little bit dirty. We'll zoom out. Don't know how loud that is being picked up. We will have to adjust audios and stuff as we go, but this is a start. So we do have 9 hours, I think it is, left on the canola contract, so we'll have to get that done at some stage as well, guys. Keep an eye on things. We should have enough. I think we've more than enough now in our silo, and once we finish this field we should have more than enough, so we probably will look to get rid of the 33,000 litres out of our silo then. And as I say, yeah, we'll invest in a bigger bin then for the soybeans, and that one will have to get an auger with it as well, so it'll be interesting to see if we have the space around our yard to do that. I think we do. So and once we get enough space for all our crops, obviously then hopefully we can hold on to it, get the better prices in the market, and we won't be having to sell directly out of the field. Car coming. Can we get in off the road? I think we'll get it. So it's just a shame we're not yielding anything better in this field, but I'm hoping we get time there, kind of maybe mid-September. We can start doing a bit of ground prep for them, and we'll try and get our values right. We had our soil agronomist out to us just before harvest. He took a few samples and stuff, so we're going to see what we're dealing with. And we don't have any facility to do that kind of thing ourselves, so we gotta get a guy in. Costs a small fortune, but I think it's worth doing. So one thing I will be curious to see, guys, you can let me know, do you prefer more first person for this, or are we all happy with third person? Obviously I will do my best to keep it as realistic as I can in terms of how we're setting about it, our fields and processes. And if you see anything that I'm messing up big time, let me know and we will change it. Like, I know one thing, fond of driving through the old bushes, you gotta get out of that habit. I think I managed to get it down in time. So guys, we're just going to press on here with the harvest. As I say, we've got a lot to get done, but hopefully when we finish up this field, we'll be able to jump back in and get some selling done. So that's it, guys. For you it'll be a second, for me it's going to be a bit. So we have finally finished field 34. We have all the canola in. So we are going to strike down the road here to Johnson's Farmer Market and attempt to complete this contract. We have a full load with us, which is 18,000 litres, so we need another 13,000, I think, is it? 15,000 actually. Sorry, my maths is fantastic. Don't think we've anything coming behind us. Oh, there is cars coming. We're just going to whip out here quickly. We're just going to start grabbing gears and see can we get on the road. Get her into high box. And we'll get shifting down here, guys, nice and quick. Well, I say that, it'll probably be a couple of seconds to get down the road, if not minutes. I'm not exactly driving the most modern and fastest thing on the road. So yeah, this is a handy contract to be a nice cash injection to the farm. As I say, we will probably do the silo, but after that we ain't going to do a whole pile. Basically just tend to the fields, that kind of stuff, get things ready. And hopefully leave it in better stead than what we arrived in August when we leave in November. Wow, I did not see that car. Oh, a bit of deer just going into the field there. So my lovely chrome exhaust does a great job of blocking the oncoming traffic. Not ideal. Just in case. Away we go now. Our turn is coming up here shortly, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for it. Oh, it's not for another good bit actually, so we're okay a while. And it gives you a chance to see around the map. Quite a beautiful little map, as I say. Better stay to my side of the road. Nice house tucked away into the corner there. And we do have a bit of a village up here. Nothing too fancy, but again, everything we need is there, and that's what matters. Now I'm sure this is our turn. Yep, we have the place tagged above. Probably should have dropped the gear, but she's starting to pull now. So we're nearly there, guys. As I say, we've one more load after this to do, and that will hopefully see us complete that contract, and we'll get paid. And we can stick up a nice AGI bin maybe on the yard and pick up an auger to go with it, because we probably will need one. Really feel her starting to pull on the hill here. She's slowly dropping away. Come on, Daisy, get up it. So this is our way in. They could do a breaking out a strimmer here. And we're tipping the last of it out. So we've 55% of the contract complete. So we're going to shoot back to the yard, guys, load up, and we'll be back here in a jiffy. And finally, we are dropping off the last load of canola. Hopefully I have enough in the trailer. We'll soon find out though. Probably should have just bought a full trailer, but we'll live and let learn here. So hopefully this will be all the canola we need for our contract, and then we can collect the money and maybe look at sticking up a quick bin on our farm. As I say, it's going to be a while. Boom, there we go. that is complete, so we will collect that contract. That is 86,000 gone into the bank. Happy days. As I say, land around us is quite dear, so we're going to have to be strategic in what we do. We can lease fields, so we might look at that. But for now, as I say, we'll just concentrate on our 4 fields and look to increase our capacity on the farm because it is quite small, and I get the feeling that this field here will probably fill our bin and some. So we could probably do with the extra storage, but you'll see the field here alongside us is, what's that, 1.9. This one is 2.9. 76 is a million. 900,000, 700,000, 1.3. So that's all that side of us. What's up around here? We've 1.9. This is 2. This is 1.3. This is 1.1. Field 50 should be handy. 467,000 even for that one. That's going to be big. 700,000 stretches up a nice bit of the way. Do have some smaller fields down here that maybe we should probably be looking at. 300,000, 210. Ooh. So we do have options, but we'll see. We'll see. But for now, guys, that's going to be it for the first look around, kind of what we're doing on the farm. As I say, we'll be back with our soybean harvest. We're here till November, so we'll see what condition we can leave the farm in such a short space of time. As always, guys, thanks for joining me on the journey. Hope you liked what you've seen. It's a slow start back for us, but we'll see if we can kind of get a bit of momentum behind us again and get cracking on it. So guys, thanks very much for watching, and as always, I've been Snowman86, and we'll see you all again. Take care.